Welcome to another video. And yesterday, I decided to go a little bit heavier on my overhead presses, just to see how it goes. Just to see how it feels. I've kind of missed it, like I mentioned in the previous video. Last Saturday, I think it went up, or yeah, probably Saturday. I missed it a lot. It definitely takes my mind off of the contest prep. Of course, one of the reasons why I'm doing it is because you do load the triceps when you're overhead pressing. And as you can imagine, if you didn't know, overhead presses have the longest bar travel. Like a flat bench will have the least range of motion, or I'm sorry, the decline bench, and then the flat bench, and then steep incline, and then the overhead presses. That's how it goes from the least range of motion to the most range of motion. So, of course, there's a lot of people that train shoulders. If you will see some of the top athletes, some of the top coaches, they will say, I switched to overhead presses for a while, dumbbells, like I'm doing it here with a continental clean. I think that's a power clean. That is called a power clean. I'm obviously not an Olympic lifter. I'm not a weightlifter. But I do research it a lot. I do enjoy it a lot. I love that sport. After powerlifting and strongman, it's my absolute passion. I really love Olympic weightlifting. And they will tell you that once they switch to like a 3-4 week, like a volume or heavier overhead press program, their bench went up. So it's no surprise. I do enjoy mixing up my exercise on Saturday, which is my upper body dynamic sometimes, and sometimes volume day. Now what you just saw is volume, obviously. I did 3 sets of 8. I know I could have done easily 5 sets of 8, but I haven't pressed. It's pussy weight, I know. I mean, it's really nothing serious, but it's something I haven't done in 2+ years. So I take everything that I do very seriously. I thought 60 kg is doable, and it will not affect my bench on Tuesday. Now, had I done 5 sets of 8, I think I would have, done a decent amount of damage to my triceps, and I certainly don't wanna. I don't wanna steer away from my main purpose, which is a powerlifting contest. Now, in the summer, of course, I most likely will switch to, I don't know, some log presses, some log pulls, stuff that I do enjoy. I enjoy all kinds of compound exercises. I don't think there are exercises that I really dislike, aside from those that I cannot do. So the exercises that I'm, practically cannot do where I train, I kind of have to, I have to remove them from my mental list because I cannot do it. So obviously I'm not gonna start crying about it. Some pullovers, me fucking around there at the end of the set, just joking around. I moved on to some biceps. Let me turn the fucking thing off here. I moved on to some biceps. I think we did 6 sets of 10, 8 or 10. I honestly can't remember right now. My first 3 or 4 sets were for health. I did like 20, 25 kg just to get the blood in the tendons, because as I've mentioned literally probably every week on this channel, I do have a bit of an issue with my bicep tendonitis. Elbow pain, bicep pain in the right arm especially. So I do my biceps for health and some kind of hypertrophy. Of course, it's not super successful, as you can see, but I cannot really push it with my biceps. I guess only on hammer curls. I can do hammer curls pretty heavy, and that's the exercise that kind of benefits your bench, by the way. So I will do that pretty heavily, but other than that, I try to be very, very careful with it. That's pretty much it. Subscribe to the channel. It's been going great, and thank you very much for watching.